I unintentionally lied. It wasn't a lie. It was more of like, I just forgot. So I talked about this mascara and I said I've been using it for the last 6 years. That is true and that isn't true, because I used to get professional eyelash extensions. Then I stopped getting them and I used this. Then I got DIY at home eyelash extensions and I used those for a number of years. But anytime I wasn't using those, I would use this. And then about 2 years ago, for some reason, I loved the eyelash extensions I used. They were Flutter Habit. If you're looking for DIY eyelash extensions, I have nothing but good things to say about the brand. But I think while I was pregnant with Oakley, my eyes just like would water a lot. And so I would get crusties and I could not handle it. And then I just got out of the habit of wearing them. And so now I have settled on this mascara. And I did get a question on how I apply it. So for sure, the first step of applying mascara is curling your lashes, which I actually watched a tutorial on how to curl your lashes, because I am not kidding when I tell you I know nothing about makeup, or I haven't, and I still know very, very little. But what I did learn, because I always thought that you just wanted to go all the way to the base and then just like do like 1,000 times on the base. But I found out that's actually not true, because that can just like kink them and it weakens them at the root. So you just do like a little press, but then you move it up and you do a press and up all the way to the end. That is apparently, according to the video that I saw, which who knows what her credentials were, that is the proper way to curl your lashes. Lashes are curled. For me, I am not really caring as much about having super long lashes as I am just making them look really thick at the base, because that's like when I wore DIY extensions, that was the look I was going for. And so I don't actually take the mascara all the way to the end. I really just kind of shake it back and forth right on the base. And that's the style that I like. Obviously, I know that there are literally hundreds of mascaras for a reason. Not every person loves every type of mascara, and that makes sense. But I just figure for $5, this one might be worth trying, because I have tried other brands that were, 4 times the price, and I liked this one better. So here we have the one, and then this one has none. So I don't really know how to explain other than I just put it, I just try to like dab it on the base as close to my eyelid as I possibly can. And sometimes you do get on the top, but that's fine. Sometimes, yeah, you want to try it? Okay, I'll let you try it just a second. Sometimes, oh my gosh, where is it? Sometimes if it gets a little bit globby, which to be honest, it usually doesn't, but sometimes if it does feel a little bit globby, then I will use this little guy. Have you seen these? It's like a comb for your lashes, and it just kind of helps separate them. But again, I am not as concerned about getting the mascara all the way to the tip of my lashes as I am just getting like a really dark line at the base. So, like I said, I know very little about makeup, but I did have a few people ask, so that is what I will tell you. Best of luck. One more thing I forgot to say too is that because it is waterproof mascara, you do have to use like a good, I just put my other makeup on and I don't know what I'm doing. You do want to use something good to take it off. And I love, speaking of Flutter Habit, I love this. It's actually their glue removal balm, but it takes my waterproof mascara off like a dream. So everything is linked down below. If you have questions about anything, it's all there. And feel free to reach out and ask.